All right. Time to play Control. Just need to wait for the notifications to come out so everybody else knows I'm playing it too. There they go. So, I think I have finally figured out what's been going on with my game and the textures and everything. Hey, you got first. Congrats. The Dancing Dinos got first. So, it turns out that there is a problem with Control using DirectX 12. And apparently it's a known issue with the with Control. However, the DirectX 11 version of Control does not have this problem. It means we can't use ray tracing, but we already weren't using ray tracing because we were having problems with DX12. So we're going to try it out with DirectX 11. And I loaded it up for a few seconds, and it looked pretty crystal clear. So let me know if there's any stream problems, but there shouldn't be. It should be fairly clear. Posture check and hydrate. We're not even in the game yet. Okay, I'm sitting up straight, getting some water. You should too. Okay, so last time we made our way through the query. Oh, wait, let me see. NixOS install stream? No, not today. I don't know how I'd even stream a Linux install that wasn't in a virtual machine. I'd have to use a card capture for that, a capture card, which I don't have. I was looking at them, and they looked pretty cool. Set up a webcam, but the machine that I stream from is the machine that I would be installing Linux on, so I couldn't stream it. I'd need a second PC or to stream it from my phone, which I don't think I'm gonna do. I don't think we're gonna do that. Instead, we're going to play Control. And last time we made our way through the quarry, and got our Black Rock crystal. And so they've started HRA production. And we've learned from Marshall that Dylan is being held in the Panopticon. We also learned that we should be on the lookout for a scientist in the research sector. I can't remember her name though. But she was dealing with the mold. So I was considering going and doing the mold first, but knowing Jessie, she would go straight to the Panopticon because she wants to find Dylan. So that's what we're going to do. So let's go. And let me know how the game ends up looking on your end. So what we're going to do is go to missions, find Dylan in the containment sector.
No his followed you in, right?
I mean, look at those textures. Crystal clear now. So hopefully it stays that way, but we'll find out. Containment sector. Little longer load times.
The containment sector, the Panopticon, is home to the altered items we find and contain. It is a maximum security prison. It's a vault for the most valuable treasures on Earth. It's a powder keg big enough to blow this world to dust. A temple, a place of worship filled with idols of angry gods. It's all of these, and none of them. It's something more profound, unbelievable, unknowable, something worse. Altered items. We've found many. They appear mundane, but nothing could be further from the truth. They are all powerful, dangerous. They press heavy on our minds because that's their nature. They've been altered because we can't stop thinking about them. We put them on altars because they're used to being worshipped. This keeps them calm. We contain them, but they don't want to be controlled. We study them to discover what makes them tick. If this place were ever reached, it would be chaos of biblical proportions.
I feel like, sure, it's easier, but maybe a bad idea to put all of your altered items in one place.
Altered items. Maximum security prison. Dangerous.
We've seen that picture, but we haven't seen this picture, and I'm afraid I already do know what it means, so we're gonna take advantage of it. It means that we can get through here. Well, maybe. There we go. Entropic Echo. That's cool. That's our first one of those. Shield efficiency mod. Oh, I have a bunch of mods. Quite a few primes. What am I running right now? Seize speed. Well, I think I can get rid of this one. And this one. Yeah. So we'll stick with that for now. Containment procedures and processes, annual review. Is this not one that we can watch? Oh. We have active hiss. I like the charge. Or this is the pierce, not the charge. Whoa. Ah, something exploded. That's what happened. Oh, wait. Yeah, come closer. Come closer. There we go. Ah, let's switch to the grip. Oh, we got everybody. Sweet. Ooh, these are very destructible. That's pretty cool. I like how destructible everything is in here. Nah, we're not gonna do that yet. We just got to the Panopticon. Object and item distinctions. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Compiled by Emily Pope by order of Casper Darling. Examination of paranatural topics, object of power, and altered item distinctions. Summary. While altered items and objects of power may seem similar at first, it's important to note some very key distinctions. Firstly, objects of power grant para-utilitarian abilities. See file PUT-812 for an introduction to the subject. Secondly, objects of power translocate anyone who makes physical contact to the astral plane. This is widely believed to be due to the Redacted's affiliation with objects of power, probably the board. Not every individual is allowed in the astral plane, which indicates the Redacted elevates who can and cannot enter. Thirdly, and this is not always the case, objects of power are much more paranaturally redacted than altered items. Looking at the specific criteria that defines an object of power, it's no wonder they are notably rarer than altered items. In fact, we have redacted altered items for every object of power contained within the Bureau. That's a really big redacted bar. Is that hundreds? Is there anything else to read in here? Pneumatic tubes, coffee mugs, typewriters. Let's see what's on the second floor. I'm not seeing anything. Acoustic guitar for sale. Food left in the fridge. Has been known to vanish. Hey, the book club. Oh, here we go.
Reminder, this week, any documents that suddenly appear pink, light red, or any shade in between must be incinerated immediately. Failure to do so will result in termination and possible bodily harm. Thank you for your attention.
Why does paper turn pink? Like a pink slip? Like you're being fired if you don't destroy it? Hmm. Oh, hey, a shelter. Remote thought. Is that another new one? I have a couple of those. Interesting. And then we just got that new pink documents media. Anything in these cubicles? I kind of doubt it since I had to fight in them, but you never know. Okay. Security, medical wing, Panopticon. I missed again. Hey, I got all the hits charged that I needed for that target. Now before I get that, I just want to check what's up here. Oh, it's all blocked off. Okay. Let's cleanse this control point. I like the little trees. Okay, astral, no, board countermeasures. We collect this one. Seize accelerator. Okay. Using charge, kill enemy hiss. Using charge, kill hiss rangers using shatter. Well, that depends. Can I construct charge? No. I could upgrade shatter or pierce. So I'm going to take kill hiss rangers and executive using shatter. Oh, I'm supposed to be killing things with melee and killing things with spin. In executive. I'm not an executive though. Oh, these are big control rooms. A map of the US. So what are the green lights for? And what are the red lights for? Does that still... So does that mean we still have connectivity with the green points? Boats, trucks. So these are like shipping. A map for shipping things, it looks like. Probably altered items or things found in AWEs. Can't read that stuff. And there's doors all over the place. Always check the restrooms. It's interesting how big this area is considering how small it was before I cleansed the control point. I'll just change my mission to find Dylan again. Are these flight numbers? And are there corresponding green lights on that board? Hold on. Now I'm curious. So we have Salt Lake City. Is this supposed to be Santa Fe? Topeka, Atlanta, Richmond, Albany. There's Albany. But we have like Tokyo and Athens in here too. Interesting. So no, it doesn't look like we could find everything that's on that board on this board. Hey, there's Ordinary. Interesting. Nothing over here. So I guess we just have over here, right? A lot of empty space. And this is supposed to be the containment sector. So that has to be for containing AWEs and altered items. That's what those maps and flight numbers have to be. And I just heard a bunch of hiss warp in. Because I was taking too long. And also, there it is. It was enough to kill it in one go. That's okay. Okay, just need to kill a couple more with melee. Oh, there's a bunch in here. Okay, that's everything with melee. Oh, when did I switch? Whoops. Oh, where's the other sniper? It's way over there. Got it. It is nice having that reduced seize time. Okay, and that's everybody. So I was checking out down here, and there is a room that's different than the others. But looks like it's just a janitor's closet. Okay. So it looks like there's rooms off to either side, but we want to get to the Panopticon. So let's do that. Oh, they have a wall of honor. In memory of the heroic agents who gave their lives to forces known and unknown for the protection and greater knowledge of all humankind, we honor their sacrifice. A lot of names. I wonder if these are, I wonder how many of these are like the dev team or something. Or if there's certain names we should be looking for on there. Medical wing. Ooh. We got a really cool weapon mod. Recoil. Oh, it's an absolute, but it's just reducing recoil, which I feel isn't a big thing on the Shatter that I've really been worried about. So I think we're okay. But I just remembered C's efficiency, I got a number 3. Okay. Oh, and there's another thing in there. How do I get to that one? I am not sure how to get over there. Hmm. Looks like we have to go through the medical wing. Which... is that mold? What did I grab? That everybody? Ooh, a shelter. Level 6. I think I only have level 5. Wasn't there another shelter I missed? I think I missed a shelter back there, but there were other rooms that I needed to go to anyway. There is definitely mold under there. In the break room. Of course there would be mold in the break room. people leaving stuff in the fridge. The sink. Not getting cleaned out. Nothing new. Ooh. They're getting me a lot of resources instead of documents. So how are you supposed to fit 6 people in here if there's only 3 beds? I guess some could sleep on the benches. Then one on the table. And then you have emergency supply for like blankets or something. Oh! No, these fold down. There are 6 beds. What does that say? Henderson? That's kind of neat. A little attention to detail. Can't go through here, so we have to go through here. More level 6 security. And... wait a minute, how do I get in there? That's locked off. So the only way is through here. So are those nodes spreading the mold? Hello there. Oh, there are a bunch of mold people. And they can open doors. Well, the doors do seem to open themselves, don't they? Ooh, 3 in one shot. How many mold people were there? Oh, whoa. That's one of the things that killed me last time. Down in the quarry. I feel like it'd be bad to go into any of these rooms where there's just mist coming up off the floor. Mold autopsy. By order of Dr. Rhea Underhill, who's the one we need to be looking for. Contract Threshold Specialist. Compiled by Dr. Suvi Payton, Coroner. Autopsy report subject redacted. Summary. The deceased was a redacted-year-old redacted with no significant past medical history. The subject was brought in after being discovered in the active threshold in an early state of decay that is characteristically fungal-based in its appearance. During autopsy, cadavers' pleural cavities were revealed to be entirely filled by the fungus known as the mold to an extent that the medical staff were forced to put on decontamination suits. The procedure was also hindered by anomalies such as the deceased high body temperature and undulating torso muscles, presumably, but not provably, caused by trapped gases. Routine samples, as well as tissue samples, requested by Dr. Underhill, were successfully extracted. However, their rapid retrogression outside of the host body needs to be noted. Cause of death: mold ingestion. Refer to file 5-94-2716 for full report. Interesting that they redacted the subject, their age, and gender, but nothing else about the autopsy. So, don't eat the mold, because you become a mold person. And we got something new, a corrupted sample of the mold. No, I do eat the mold. No, don't eat the mold. Mold's bad for you. Aside from the whole, penicillin thing. But this is a different mold. Eat the mold. Eat the mold. Don't eat the mold. Oh. Hi. Where'd you go? Oh, that was the last one. Okay, cool. So am I being damaged by being in here? I am not. So why isn't this damaging me like the other ones that are all like glowing? Probably because the other ones are all glowing. I saw I got a spin efficiency. Spin grouping efficiency. Oh, it's the same one. Oh, it's slightly better. Okay. Spin rate of fire. That would be cool. I should upgrade the spin. So are these decontamination showers? Can't interact with them though. Looks like we have some flashing lights. Oh! Another hole in the wall. Yeah, those pictures, whenever they show like a hole, means you can destroy them. And there's a secret behind them. Emergency phone. Is there anything down here or just mold? Just mold. Nothing to see down here, and definitely nothing to eat. Mechanical room. Can we use mechanics to clear out the mold? I hear more hiss. Panopticon is up. Okay, so I'm on the other side of security. I essentially went around security by going through medical. I like these office layouts. They're cool. I'm not sure I'd want to, work in one, but it's an interesting office layout. That looks like a fire break. Important. Feels important. An urgent vision. Writing this down so I don't forget. Saw this dream when I fell asleep during Darling's presentation. A food poisoning? Do not wipe, this is a warning. I ate a mushroom salad for lunch. I saw one, an inverted black pyramid. The board? The astral plane? Then a red pyramid appeared underneath. What's that? It felt scary and bad news. Myrov? 2. They move to be on top of each other, like elevator lights, going up. Is this the sector elevator? Then they connected or docked. Click. Oh shit. It's an hourglass. Doomsday clock? It started flashing wildly. The sand is leaking down. Felt, oh no, terrible. 4. Now it's all down and the red is on top. This can't happen. We must stop this from happening. 5. They rule us now. I woke up screaming. This is a warning. Interesting. So somebody had a nightmare of the hiss taking over the board or something? Blamed it on a mushroom salad? Dead Rangers. They have HRAs, which means they were here already. Still don't have a level 6 card. Globe procedures. Wolf Globe AI72-PE. Acquisition date April 12th, 2010. Containment location Panopticon, Floor 2, Unit 9. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. However, contact should be limited as some report feeling disoriented after touching it. Description: altered effect. Item is handmade, set in dark wood. The item itself is lacquered, hand-painted, spins freely on all axes. While the continents and oceans are recognizably those of Earth, careful examination has revealed numerous redacted and other geographic additions that do not exist on our planet. One of these islands has a city marked on it named Tan Relio. There are no signatures left by its maker. Physical contact renders subjects dizzy and disoriented, with some reporting a feeling of unfamiliarity with their surroundings. This effect seems to grow worse with prolonged contact, culminating in a sense of listlessness and depression. Suicide has been observed in redacted handlers. Interesting. So it's like a globe from an altered reality, where there's an island with a city marked on it named Tan Relio. Interesting. Do you like all the little altered item descriptions? Another control room?
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight. A slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power. an ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968. The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top-secret operation. So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole.
So they found it through subway tunnels in New York. Why was that being presented here? I started playing over again. Okay. There are a lot of these in this sector, aren't there? Oh, this is an elevator shaft. I wonder where it goes. Is there a control point in here? I'm not seeing one. Okay, so the rooms with the maps is the logistics room. Ooh, is that orange health boost? I got a few things, didn't I? Oh, I got a level 4 seize speed. Damage while aiming. Sounds good to me. And then this is the Darling presentation we just saw. Okay, so I bet I have to lift the security. I think that guy was trying to close it. Maybe I shouldn't have opened it. But now I can get this. Okay, was that everything? Kinda looks like it. Oh no. That's not good. Altered item cell breach.
This is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached. Has the Hiss found him? Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
Everything started glowing red. I think there's hiss in there. So we're after the P6 cells. Oh. Oh. That was Dylan. Back at the Ocean View Motel. And now I can actually appreciate all of the posters. What? Okay, so I couldn't open that. This... Oh, this room's upside down. Okay. Room number 2 is right side up. Room 223 doesn't look so good. And there's unpleasant noises coming out of it. Two, 226. Okay. So did that flip 222 back over since we flipped the painting? It did. And now we have our key. Wonder who was in that other room though.
It's been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man he'd grow up to be. Were things as hard for him as they were for me? Maybe in here, they were even harder.
So this is the fire break. And this is what they were using all that black rock for. It looks like there's a way to get up there. So they used all of that black rock to seal off all the sectors from each other. Archives, P6 cell, and security. Oh. There's, somebody alive in here.
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jessie, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director? Right, well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items,
don't have time for
objects,
this.
Power, and...
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden? Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benicoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there.
Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you. And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
Fred Langston.
Numerous cell breaches on every level. These Hiss things are a bad influence on my collection.
His collection. Panopticon cells multiple breached. Security response en route. Looks like we have a couple of rangers keeping him safe. There's that guy in one of the cells.
Theaters tonight. Can't believe I'm missing an Alex Casey movie for this.
That's an Alan Wake reference. Alex Casey is... So The Sudden Stop is one of Alan Wake's books, and they're making a movie out of it. And Alex Casey's the hero.
Is the TV back in its box yet? No rush or anything, it's just, you know, an ongoing concern.
Working at the Bureau.
Do you like working at the FBC?
Sure. I mean, yeah, the drama's a bit much, but I get better benefits here than I would over at the Postal Service. I checked. Better healthcare. That's not to say I don't like my job, ma'am. Been here over 15 years. No one knows the Panopticon collection better than me. I'm, close to them, in a way.
I can't tell if that's creepy or normal here.
Probably normal, I would bet.
How do you keep the altered items under control?
It depends on the item. Each one has different needs. Ritualistic touches go a long way. Singing to them.
Did he say
Flipping the
singing?
lights 3 times, that sort of thing. It's not superstition if it works.
It's not superstition if it works. There you go.
What's the difference between objects of power and altered items?
Think of them like storms. Objects of power are like tropical cyclones or hurricanes for the uneducated. They're big, rare, and scary. Of course, directors can just bind the OOP and become the eye of the storm. Altered items are more like weird thunderstorms. Some may rain frogs, some may rain corn, but they all rain something.
And how does the hiss factor into all that?
It's changing them, making them aggressive. Now they're all raining, I don't know, knives. Knife rain.
Nice metaphor.
They're all raining knife rain.
Did you work closely with Trench?
Oh, he spent most of his time with Darling and all them. The inner circle. Not that I care.
Trench certainly had his favorites.
He did stop in occasionally to scowl and smoke. Did you know the Bureau has a no smoking policy? It does. Just not for Trench. Still, he is the one who put aside funding for the Panopticon. The man did have vision.
He had vision.
How did you get this job?
Started as a junior agent because my uncle knew a guy. From there I got put on a desk until an accident left the containment sector severely understaffed. At which point I got bumped up to management. Put in a steady 8 hours a day for another 10 years and voila, supervisor.
I just picked up a gun. Or a gun picked me.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
The Panopticon. Dylan's close. But that object of power might wreck this place before I find him.
No, I'm not gonna do personnel protection right now. We're gonna claim this control point. This is a big place. So there's the archives over there on floor 2. Engines. This is the fire break for floor 1. That goes up quite a ways. Okay, it doesn't look like I can go anywhere else on floor 1 except across. Oh, and down. Oh, there's no floor. That's a big empty pit. Ooh. I bet I can upgrade by now. It's been giving me a bunch of resources. Construct the charge. Hey, I can construct the charge. Holds 3 explosive projectiles that stagger enemies caught in their blast radius. Or I could upgrade the Pierce, which would give a second mod slot and increase the weapon damage. I'm going to construct the charge simply because I don't have it yet. Collect our melee reward. Elevated hiss. Gravity restrictions balloons do not apply. King of, pop them. You may enjoy execute smile this measure. Smile not guaranteed. Oh no. What will you do when he does not wake? Use the charge to kill enemies. Okay, this is just use the charge mode. Charge into the field. It's the art commercial of war. Yeah, let's just do that one. Then we'll switch out the Pierce for the charge. And we'll keep the grip around for now. I don't see anything exclusive to the charge. So let's do accuracy. Damage against enemy armor might be good. I'm gonna do rate of fire. It's a level 2. Why not? Oh, it's the rocket. Oh. The charge is pretty handy. Was there anything on this side, on the bottom floor? Doesn't look like it. Fortified unit 17, unit 13. So I think we're just gonna have to slowly make our way up the Panopticon. Mailbox. Did we read something about a mailbox? Case files. What do you mean I don't have any case files? There we go. Altered items. Fan, globe, plastic tree, rubber duck, swan boat, water cooler. We do not have a mailbox. I wonder what that does. A picnic basket? Oh, hey, it's the fan. We did see the fan at one point. Didn't we? Fan supplement. Yeah. Is that a hammer? It looks like one of those carnival hammers, doesn't it? Like a wooden mallet or something. I'm not seeing anything to pick up about these items, though. The P6 cell is on level 5, altered item containment's on level 4, level 3 itself has been redacted. That first word almost looks like remedy. Is that the remedy offices? Level 2's the archives. I wonder if level 3's the remedy offices. That'd be silly. Let's go up. Oh, I can only go to level 4.
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director. Marshall made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but how much of it was what the Bureau did to him? I don't think she's telling me everything.
That's a hiss elevated. And it's following me. Oh, hello. Why don't I have my service weapon out? Let's grab this. Looks like something should be here, but isn't. Floor 4, Unit 16. Oh, hey. More of those symbols.
Hello? Is anyone there?
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God. Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shifter blades have never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn.
I can't, I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back, I promise.
Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
Hold to activate fridge duty. Assist the agent in the Panopticon after Dylan has been found. Okay. Well, let's go find Dylan. So we can help that guy. Because he did not sound good. I hear yelling. It's hard to hit things with the charge when they're flying. Or when I miss them. Oh my gosh, what hit me? Oh, he did. Okay, let's switch. Because the charge isn't doing it for me right now. Well, I saved a ranger. Oh, a couple of rangers. Nice. Can't talk to them though. Okay, got my health back. Still have a ranger friend. Oh, that doesn't look good. And neither does this guy. Oh, wait, there's something here. Maybe you should stop trying to close the door on him. Just a thought. These people are floating like the hiss, but they're not chanting.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
I think it might do something with gravity, but it's interesting how it changed the whole room. And this... it's kind of like the horse, the carousel horse, where it changed the oldest house without being in the astral plane. Did I miss? I cannot hit them. But what I can do... swap weapons. Oh, that's Salvador. That's my head of security right there. Oh, that's not good. Let's get some health. Ah, I died. I don't think the charge is the way to go on this one. The pierce might be good simply because I have so much damage stacked behind it. And yeah, make sure I take out the rangers and make them, you know, work for me. Put me here. Okay, so I just need to go this way and possibly kill those things again. Nope, not having his show up here. So instead of the charge, we're going to take the pierce. Personal mods. Did we get anything worth grabbing? I'm gonna deconstruct that one, and that one. This one. Okay. Let's try this again. It's too bad I can't hit him from up here. Wishful thinking. Oh, how'd he hit me? He hit me pretty good. Okay, I need to get down there, get some health, and get back up. Ooh, before he kills me. Oh, there's one. I can't believe I let that hit me. Oh, where'd he go? Ooh. Apparently that wasn't low enough to actually take advantage of. That's too bad. Oh, he stole my stuff. Oh, I was so close. I got stuck on a rail. Oh, I was so close. We'll get him this time. We'll get him this time. He just does a lot of damage. Oh, I should use my shield. I haven't been using my shield. Okay. That's 15. We need to go this way. Uh, okay, where is... There you are. Anybody else want to play? Sounds like it. A lot of people. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can't believe I did that. And I keep losing so many points. Ah, posture check and hydrate. Okay, that's probably the problem. I'm not hydrated. I don't have the right posture. That's definitely the problem. Sit up straight, grab some water. And don't eat the mold. I only died there because I jumped off the platform. Which mostly just says to me, don't jump off the platform. Okay, so where is that sphere? Right there. Okay. I think we're mostly there. Okay. Do we have more up here? We do. Much better. Now let's do the same thing for Salvador. Okay. Where is he? There he is. Oh, hi. I let my health get low. That was on me. Where is he? He's way over there. Guy's trying to hide. Hey, we did it.
Was Salvador the head of security? His team didn't stand a chance against the Hiss. No one here does.
Well, especially without an HRA. Without an HRA, he didn't stand a chance, and he didn't seem to be wearing one. But it looks like I got his ID. Salvador Lin. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. Let's take care of this TV, why don't we?
Okay, the TV.
Well, after we do
Another
this.
object of power going nuts. Here we go again.
Ocelot's Anchor. AI11-UE. Acquisition date 09, so September 28th, 1976. Containment location floor 3, unit 7. Background. This is the Anchor supplement. Background. The crew of the White Ocelot first encountered a strange spherical phenomenon while fishing in the Redacted. Witnesses described it as a black sphere with a faint light behind it. It hovered just off the bow of the ship. The crew redacted by throwing a tin bucket which disappeared into the sphere. Soon after, the vessel lost structural integrity. The ship's metal rusted and fell apart within minutes. As the ship sank, the sphere lowered into the water. A passing fishing vessel called the Redacted rescued the 4 surviving crew. Agents were dispatched to the White Ocelot's last known coordinates, Redacted, and began diving operations. On the ocean floor, the agents found the sphere. The ship was entirely destroyed except for its anchor. As agents lifted the anchor off the ocean floor, they noticed the sphere behaved in conjunction with the anchor, moving and stopping as one. Contact with the sphere was avoided, but handling the anchor proved harmless. The item was transported by the Redacted to the U.S. port of Redacted. Upon arriving in New York, it was brought to the Bureau via the Redacted. So there's an anchor with a sphere attached. Maybe something to do with time, because the ship rusted. Interesting that that's here. Let's take care of this TV. Use the TV, babysitter, levitate superhero over the obstacle. Hold A to levitate. Keep holding A to levitate higher. I can fly. So the question is, can I fly over an astral spike? Seems so. Well, while levitating to fall, A while falling to slow fall. Okay. Cool. What about these guys? Can I just... I don't know why these are here. Maybe just to provide a challenge? I did not need Pierce to do that. Newsflash, APB. The hiss static attempts our broadcast must survive.
Dealt with the TV. Now I can find Dylan.
But first, let's read about the Benicoff TV. OOP7-KE. Acquisition date, April 22nd, 1979. Containment location, Panopticon Fortified Unit 716. Containment procedure. No unique containment procedures required while bound. Description, para-utility. A CRT television built by Benicoff and Sons Electronics. The screen is still functional. The object can levitate itself off the ground to a maximum observed altitude of redacted. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to harness this effect for their own use. See report redacted for the results tested with prime candidate redacted. The object is currently bound by redacted. Background. The object was first discovered in a local news story from Redacted, Kansas. A figure had been seen redacted over buildings. The Bureau dispatched agents to the town who discovered that a man named Redacted had bound himself to the object. Mr. Redacted was detained, see case 39-HQ-656, and the object was brought to the Bureau for study. They stole his floating TV. So I bet there's all sorts of stuff in here I can find while flying. Or like in here maybe? Go get somebody else. Okay, that was everybody. I wonder if there's like files or some stuff up here, but I don't think so because everything's at a weird angle. Oof, that hurt. Let's get out of here and back to our control point. So that was probably just to show me that in order to go up, I need to use that platform that was over there. But for now, I'm just going to come here. And it triggers an autosave. Because that is all the time I have for today. But we're on our way to finding Dylan. We got the Benicoff TV, so we can fly now, which is pretty cool. And once we find Dylan, we'll take care of that poor guy looking at the fridge, which I know some of you have been waiting to see. But it's cool being in the Panopticon. And I am very happy with the performance now that I've switched to DX11 instead of 12. Barely any pixelation on the textures, and when there was, it fixed almost immediately. It was like half a second. So that's really nice. But next time, we will go get Dylan. Thanks for hanging out.